After reviewing yesterday's pattern, I kind of thought maybe I could do a little change that might actually give it a little bit more punch. So I kind of wanted to show you guys how I do that. So let's do this. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and today should be a quick video. I got looking at this pattern and I realized like the areas down in here. Can you see where I'm pointing? Hang on, let me change that to red and use a pencil. So this area is sort of a little bit busy, and I was thinking, how could I maybe do that differently? And I came up with an idea. So let's give it a try. Also, some of these where it kind of crossed over this red and stuff, I think I'm gonna do away with that. So let's go with new colors. I am gonna go with a nice dark charcoal gray, and that is gonna go with where the purple is. So and I'm going to come right up into the other design, except for the blue. We had the blue and all of this kind of going over the top, so that's going to continue to do that. Okay, so there's the start of the big change. Let's go ahead before we lose track of things and trace those colors through where it goes, because this could get a little confusing. But yeah, there was just too much kind of going on in the middle area. And I kind of want the separation between the two bracelet designs to be a little bit more noticeable. So this is the first of the few. All right, so there's our dark gray. I'm going to go ahead and just use this gray for the next one, which will be where the red is. So not sure if I wanted to do this with a darker gray than this, but this is fine. But the thought of actually making the outer, make the inner part have all the color and then the outer part being a grayscale, I thought would definitely give this a whole different take. And it's just changing up a few colors is all. Mind you, I suppose like the bracelet editor stuff might do this quicker, but I don't know. I know how my bracelet works, so I think there's an advantage there. All right, so next I want to go a little bit lighter. sure. And that's going to be this one. Oops. Hit the black border. So yeah, this is not a huge major upgrade, I think, but it will be a big difference. Right? Yeah. And then these little center dots can stay with the yellow. That's fine. Kinda pushes one pattern into the other. Even that one red, it just seems kind of out of nowhere, but it's okay. I guess that's because we didn't pick more colors. All right, and then this last yellow, and I typically don't go with white. We're gonna go just it's almost white. I don't do white because if you try to change it out, it affects your whole background. So, but I want this to be a light color later in the grayscale. So there are 4 colors used in the outer part of the pattern. I've given them all grayscale. Strings. I think it'll make the center seem almost more exciting. And this one here, I don't know what's going on with it, but Control C, Control V. That was bothering me. Now, and see, there's another one. All right, now we learned last time that if we try to select only the outer part, we miss out on all the stuff that went all the way into the middle. So this time we're going all the way to the middle. Control C, Control V. We use the flip tool and make it horizontal. Is that all lined up perfect? It is. And we anchor that. Now we grab the whole top half, Control C, Control V, and now we flip vertically. So yeah, pretty quick fix, but as you can see already, it's a pretty big difference in its overall look. So anchor the layer, and you can see it's really changed the whole thing. We have less confusion about what's happening over here in the mid areas. And yeah, I kind of like this gray and this other gray kind of going in together, sort of that isn't bad. So there you have it. There is an alternative version made fairly quickly. You know, I just want to show you guys that if you want to make a change, it's not difficult. You can go ahead and come up with something just by subtly changing a few colors in the whole design. Normally, you change out a color, it changes out everywhere, but this is cool. So thanks for sticking around. Hit like, subscribe, and thank you to my Patreon people for making all of this stuff possible. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.